Hey everyone, and welcome back to Silent Hill F. On this video, we're doing the Worship Hall area, so we need to catch up to Fox Mask.
I will go ahead and make arrangements. Come, bid your farewells.
Yes.
Okay, so we got a new journal entry, or rather an updated one for Fox Mask. Find a way to open the sacred door. On the left here, we can check out the base of this statue. And the door opened over there. We can interact with this again. I need to find a key. So, through the door.
Inako, you look even more beautiful today.
So this is interesting. We have Rinko in a cage over some lava. And we have this. Do I put something here? Then behind us on the right and the left, we've got these like devices where we can flip a lever. We'll worry about those later. And we also have a hokora. Let's go ahead and enshrine our items. We have 3 arare, a chocolate, and an antique comb. That'll give us 410 faith, and we're over 2,000 faith. May as well draw an Omamori. That'll cost 700. And we got Omamori Bear. Greatly increases stun power when weapon durability is low. That could come in handy. Our weapons do seem to be low durability a lot. But for now, we'll keep our current setup. So, let's swap to our Naginata. And we're gonna head this way. And we'll squeeze through here. Alright, now be careful just around the corner. We got that enemy ready to attack. Oh, kind of went right towards it. Oh, got slashed. Can't see that well. Alright, here we go. Now I can see. Counter! Alright. Down it goes, but you can see it's in that revive state, so we need to hurry. No time to waste. We've got a first aid kit over here. And a door. Onari-sama's emblem. So that's another door that can only be opened once we get to New Game Plus. So we'll have to come back much, much later. Let's head back to where we were, through here. Now, if you look over these door openings, you can see that one has a Triforce. That one back there has a leaf and it's closed. There's also another one over here with a bird. So we're gonna go that way. We need to find the bird symbol, which is on this shrine device thing. And we're gonna flip it down to it. Okay, and that'll open the gate. Alright, we got this enemy right here. Hello. Oh, I don't like the way she's looking at me. It's menacing. Take that. Careful with that wall. Dang it, I was worried about that. Alright, took her down. Let's keep going. We'll go left. And you can hear an enemy up ahead and to the right. Hello. Countered. Okay. And then we want to go over here and through the door. Here we have Higashi and the note. Letter from Rinko to Hinako. Hinako, here, you'll feel better after eating this. Forget what those jerks said today. And don't worry, they'll be getting an earful from me. You just have to be yourself, Hinako. You can't worry about what other people say is normal. That's their normal, not yours. I'll always be looking out for you. From your best friend, Rinko.
This is Chizuya. No, no. I have to let go. I need to move on.
Okay, so we got another journal entry. This one for Chizuya. Over here we got some kudzu tea. And we can interact over here. These candies bring back memories. There's also a note over here. Rinko's secret journal. Why do I have to live here of all places? Shu lives all the way on the other side of town, meaning my dream of us walking home together will never come true. I remember how I organized everyone from class to go to Chizuya together after school. We chatted as we walked, then went our separate ways home. The walk to the store was painfully short. Still, having just a few extra minutes that I could spend with Shu outside of school was all I could have asked for. Then over here we have this light we can interact with. We got that enemy, and usually you can counter him, but it just would not let me. Alright, well, I don't know what's going on with my camera angle, but it's not good. Let's keep our distance. He's gonna swipe away, and then we can counter him. Alright, now we might be able to poke him down before he can do anything. Let's see. Yep, there he goes. Okay, so over here we can get a bandage, and we have a note. Rinko's secret journal. As we got closer to the store, our classmates would peel off one by one as they turned to go home. It was never just me and Shu on our own, but I didn't care. The handwriting here grows erratic and emotional. But of course, there was always a dirty little cockroach crawling all over Shu. I mean, come on, we're all walking home together. How about having a conversation that everyone else can join in on? Don't just go running off to your own little weird Space Wars world together. Oh, the jealousy. Let's have a look around the store. Definitely don't want to eat that. That also does not look too appetizing. I don't think there's anything over here, but let me see. No, there's nothing. But over here, there's something in the back. It's a leftward-facing fox crest, an emblem found in a strange room. It has some jutting out at the bottom that seems like it can be inserted somewhere.
Found it.
And then we can reread this note. Letter from Rinko to Hinako. Hinako, here, you'll feel better after eating this. The handwriting from here becomes erratic and emotional. I'm such a kind person, you know. Would someone who isn't kind give little treats with a wonderful message to their sad friend? I am so kind. You just have to be yourself, Hinako, because whenever I'm by your side, I realize what an amazing person I am. Whenever I help you out, it makes me realize how kind I am. I'll always be looking out for both you and Sakuko, because when I look after you two pitiful creatures, it makes me feel so superior, like a teacher or a parent, or pet owner even. From your best friend, Rinko. Well, if that's what she really thinks, she is a huge narcissist. Let's get out of here. So, we ended up back in the main area. Be careful on the left. There's this enemy ready to grab you, and I just barely avoided it. It comes quick. Alright, got that counter. We're a little close to the wall. Let me shift to the left a little. There we go. Down it goes.
You remember, don't you? The day we first met.
And we can put our crest in here.
You were off in dreamland. But I helped you countless times.
Ooh, we towards the lava. Devious. Let's go this way.
Must be great to be you, Hinako. You've got it all.
So, you can see there's a Triforce over this door and a leaf over that one. We want that set up. Also, we may as well enshrine our items at the Hokura. We got the Kudzu tea and Higashi. That's 180 faith. Okay, so we're gonna swap this one from rabbit to leaf. And this one's going from the bird back to the Triforce.
It'll do me some good to finally be rid of the burden that is you.
Alright, I hear an enemy. It's over there though. Is it after me? It's kind of acting like it, but maybe not. I'm just gonna avoid it. We're going in here.
Stuffed animals, fashion magazines, wrinkles, room.
So we have a drawer here we can open. It's a yokan. There's another drawer here, but it's empty. Then we have a crumpled letter. Sorry for writing you a letter out of the blue. I know we could just talk at school, but when I'm around you, I always end up Whoever wrote it stopped here. Hey, I know this is really last minute, but would you mind coming shopping with me on Sunday? I want to know what clothes would look cute on me. From a boy's perspective, that is. What do you think? The letter ends here abruptly. I love you so much. You never leave my thoughts. Rinko. Rinko coming on strong. Rinko collects dolls. And we have another one of those lights. Okay, and we had a vibe shift in here. Let's check out this doll. It's a disgusting doll. We can reread the crumpled letter. Sorry, I know this must seem like it's coming out of nowhere, but what exactly is Hinako to you? Are you two just friends, or are you more than friends? I want you to tell me the truth. The writing stops here. I know this is none of my business, but could you keep your distance from Shu? You know, people tend to get the wrong idea when boys and girls our age spend too much time together. And you don't want to cause any issues for Shu, do you? You should really think more about how you behave. The letter ends here abruptly. You're nothing but a fly. All you do is get in the way, get lost, or at the very least, shut your trap and stop bothering others. And quit buzzing around Shu all the damn time. It looks like the writer was trying to change their handwriting. Okay, over here we have a doll. I think she's a little obsessed. Look at all these pictures of Shu. And we have another doll here. It's a rightward facing fox crest, an emblem found in a strange room. It has some jutting out at the bottom that seems like it can be inserted somewhere. So we got our second one. Let's get out of here. Okay, we're back in this room. Let's put in our crest.
Why do you get it all?
And she's a little bit closer to that lava. May as well visit the Hokura again. Inventory is just always an issue in this game. We'll give it all you can. 30 faith. Okay, we're gonna go this way again.
I have to work so much harder for everything. I actually tried.
We got this enemy, we're gonna have to deal with it. It's a counter. Oh, a little close to the wall, but we're okay. Okay, we're gonna go this way. Now be careful once you enter this room. Take a look up at the ceiling. There it is. Don't let it get you. Counter. Oh, so close to the wall. Ah, I was worried about that. Couldn't quite finish her off, and she got me. What a jerk. There we go. All right, let's go over here. We got Inari sushi. And then right here, we've got bandage. Now we're gonna swap this from a leaf icon to rabbit. And that opens a gate right over there, and you can see that door's open because we still are on the Triforce. So we're going around. Oh. Are they after me? No, we're good. Okay, this way. We got enemy right here. It gets a counter. Down she goes, and behind her, we have a dried carcass.
School. It all seems like ages ago.
All right, we got some divine water here.
Lunch. Recess. Friends.
And here's a note. Class observation log. In continuation from last semester, I'm to be class president once again. I hope we can make this another wonderful semester. The role of class president holds a lot of responsibilities, but I think I'm up to the task. Even when I was young, I always wanted to be the mom or big sister whenever I played house. I think it's because I really enjoy looking after others. I believe that every single student in our class has things they excel in, as well as things they could stand to work on. In my view, the purpose of a class president is to help others with their shortcomings so we can make school an enjoyable place for everyone. Nishida Rinko. Alright, we've got another light. Once again, we had that mood shift. We can reread this letter. Class observation log. In continuation from last semester, I'm to be class president once again. I hope we can make this another wonderful semester. The handwriting turns wild and erratic. I love being class president because I get to look after all these lost causes. Even when I was young, I always enjoyed comparing myself to other inferior kids and basking in my own superiority. When I pretend to care about others, I can please a lot of people. The losers I help, the people around me, and even my parents. And frankly, that makes me happy as well. Right now, I'm in charge of two girls who are the definition of morons. They're both so carefree and empty-headed. Neither of them knows the first thing about fitting in. The only reason they have any friends at all in class is because I'm taking care of them. They fawn over me and tell me all the time how grateful they are. It feels amazing. I really truly think I was born to be class president. Nishida Rinko. Alright, then we'll interact with the desk here. Alright, look out! Woo! Almost got me. Let's get rid of one of them really quick. You don't want to be fighting both attacking you aggressively. It turns out bad. So get rid of one immediately. And she came right in for the counter. Alright, now she goes. We got the forward-facing fox crest. An emblem found in a strange room. It has some jutting out at the bottom that seems like it can be inserted somewhere.
Rinko and I can go our separate ways.
Okay, we got our last crest. Let's get out of here.
I want out of your world!
And we can plop in the final crest.
Think about how he feels. You're a traitor. You played with his heart. Say you're sorry. Get on your knees and beg for forgiveness. Can't you hear me? Why don't you say something?
Wow. She was done with Rinko. We got the Tri-Scale Emblem Key, obtained after bidding farewell to Rinko. It seems to be able to open a door somewhere, and it's much bigger than a normal key, as if it was made for some huge creature to use. Okay, we need to return to the Grand Hall. And we can use our key. So that opened this set of doors, but we still have that set of doors up there. So we need to go to this side. And once again, I need to find a key. So through the door. So we got a journal entry for Sakuko. So here we have a note. Sakuko's parent-teacher journal. Just a note. As Sakuko's mother, I want to thank you for teaching my daughter. I wanted to apologize for what happened the other day on the field trip. It seems Sakuko caused a lot of trouble. My daughter has been that way ever since she was young. As a child, she always hated when we turned off the lights to go to bed, and she avoided dark movie theaters and tunnels like the plague. I mistakenly thought that she had overcome her fear of the dark, now that she has grown up. I believe the reason her fear came back during the field trip is because she is unaccustomed to sleeping in a different environment. I gave her a stern talking to for behaving so shamefully at her age. She has since reflected on her behavior and is sorry for how she acted. Please accept both her and my apologies. Okay, then in the drawer here, we can get a yokan. Oh, we're actually full on items. Oh, geez, look how many bandages we have. We'll replace that bandage. We don't need that many. That's a little crazy. All right, we got the yokan. And let's use the hokara here. We will enshrine all of our stuff. Divine water, yokan, inari sushi, and dried carcass. And that gave us 430 faith. Okay, and then we're gonna flip this from the rabbit to the bird to open up that gate, that door. And we have an enemy. Now, it just got illuminated by that lantern, so if we take it down while it's affected by the lantern, it will not respawn. Which is obviously very helpful. It's also needed for a trophy. So make sure you're taking out all the enemies you can in this area in the lanterns. They'll get sucked in. Okay, in the corner we got divine water. And we're gonna swap this from the bird back to the rabbit. Alright, now we got an enemy over here. We want to drag it into this room because that's where the lantern is. So as soon as it's affected, you're good to take it down. Counter! She did not want to go down. Alright, then we got this enemy. These aren't too bad. Let's hit it with a heavy attack. Oh! Well, it beat me to the punch. We'll try it again. There we go. Give it a few pokes. Oh, it's screaming. Ah, I didn't realize what it was doing. Drained a little bit of sanity off us. Not too bad, actually. You can hear that glass breaking. I think it gets holes in its faces to indicate how much damage is taken. And it's dead. Sucked into the lantern. And we should probably use a capsule. Let's use a capsule. Get that sanity up. Get that health back that we're missing. Alrighty, so over here we have a bandage. Then we have a note. Sakuko's diary. I hate gym class. Just looking at my gym clothes makes me depressed. They're holding a long-distance race at school soon. I know it's just an excuse for them to watch me come in last and laugh at me. I knew how lonely I would feel if everyone just left me in the dust. So I asked Adinko if she would hang back so we could run across the finish line together. And you know what? She said yes. I asked Hinako too, but she said no. She said it's because she's in a sports club and she'll get yelled at by the teacher if she doesn't try her best. Well, I suppose that makes sense if it's true. The handwriting suddenly turns erratic. But I know the truth. I know it's really because you don't want me to... I know it's really because you don't want to be held back by a slowpoke like me. I hope Hinako trips and falls and breaks all the bones in her body so she can never run again. Jeez, these girls get intense. And we got Higashi. Is this my locker? Okay, so right here, we're gonna flip this from the Triforce to the Leaf. And watch out, we got this big boy coming in. Alright, here he comes. Oh, he's gonna do this flurry. Let's see, get my distance. Oh, crap. Oh, well, I got beat up there. I had nowhere to back up. Ah, jeez. He is aggressively getting me. Let me get a bandage quicker. There we go. Why are we back here? This is a bad idea. Right, hold on. Back in the room. Okay. Let's do a little bit better. I say as I get beat up. Watch out. It's flurrying. Ah, man, I cannot seem to keep my stamina up. Well, it's a good thing. Oh! Alright, this is going terribly. Let's do a quick first aid med. First aid kit, whatever. Alright, watch out. Alright, this flurry we should be able to take advantage of. Alright, there we go. Counter! Finally! Let's try to beat him up before he can do anything. We got him. And he's sucked into the lantern. That went terribly. We're gonna use a Divine Water. That went terribly. Alrighty, moving on. You can see there's one of those creatures in there, but it needs a Triforce to open the door. Let's go in here. Alright, over here we got a note. Sakuko's diary. I hate the dark. It reminds me that I'm all alone. Everyone's always telling me that I'm a little weird, that I'm a bit strange. I'm the weird kid who's always by herself. I can forget my loneliness at school, inside a classroom full of people chatting away. And the dark, however, it comes creeping back. The handwriting here turns erratic and emotional. I know the truth. I know that I know what Hinako really thinks of me. She thinks I'm weird, just like all the others. I know it's true. I know she's making fun of me behind my back. Does she think they don't badmouth her when she's not around? I can't stand the fact that she puts on a fake smile and acts like she's the only normal one, all while looking down on me. She makes me so mad. I hate her. I hate her so much. Alright, be careful. Around the corner, we got that enemy. Hit her with that counter. Alright, there we go. She got sucked into the lantern. Alright, let's look around. There was something in here. I guess I'm mistaken. Alright, anyways, we're gonna swap this from the leaf to the Triforce. And that let that creature out. Alright, so this one we can't actually drag to a lantern, so don't bother trying, there's no point. I'm just gonna run past her. We're gonna get the shriveled Abura Age. And then we'll run past her again. And we need to go back into this room. Oh wait, there was an item in here, I think. It's over here. Yeah, we totally didn't get the first aid med. So there we go. Much better. Alrighty, let's go ahead and swap this back to the leaf. And we'll go under here. This way. Alright, watch out. We got this enemy right here. Oh, careful there. Getting a little aggressive. Ah, dang it. Ah, jeez. She came after me. Alright, down she goes. Sucked into the lantern. And you know what? We got so many bandages. We should probably just use another one. Let's do it. There we go. And we should probably visit the Hokura. Let's enshrine our Higashi and shriveled Abura Age. That'll be another 580 faith. Okay. We need to flip this back to bird. And then from bird back to rabbit. And now that leaf is open, we can go this way. We got this enemy. Now we need to drag her to a lantern, which is gonna be behind her. So let's go past.
We made a promise to each other. That we'd be together forever.
Alright, she's coming. Need her in the room. Is she coming? Come on. Playing peekaboo. Get in here. Alright, there we go. Oh, slash me up. Alright, poked her down. Sucked into the lantern. Let's go under here.
Only has rabbits as friends. She should live with them in their little rabbit house.
Alright, creepy monster outside. Let's grab this bandage and a note. Pages from an observation log. Hey, Mr. Rabbit, guess what? I made my first ever friend today. Her name is Shimizu Hinako. But Mr. Rabbit, she's my first ever real life human friend, so I'm a little scared. What if she throws me away and forgets me? I'm so scared of that happening. When I told my new bestest friend Hinako this, she said she'd never ever abandon me. Not ever. She promised me. But you know what, Mr. Rabbit? The handwriting here suddenly turns erratic. What if Hinako breaks her promise? What if she betrays me? What if she's lying? No. I don't want to think about that. Hinako said she wouldn't ever leave me. She promised. I have to believe her, because that's what friends do, right? They believe each other. Hinako, if you betray me, you'll pay. I'll make you pay and regret ever hurting me. Got it? Okay, we need to go out there and face this creature. Oh. Trying to slash me with its face. I guess smack me with its face. Blunt me. I don't know. However you want to describe that. I need stamina. Alright. Give her a heavy attack. You see some holes in some of her faces already. Get that stamina. Oh, I was a little too close. Wasn't too bad though. And down she goes. Sucked into the lantern. Okay, we're gonna go over here. We got this enemy. We're gonna drag her into the lantern room. Get in here. Woo, that was close. Alright, down she goes, sucked into the lantern. Alright, you're gonna see another one of those awful enemies waiting for us. We're obviously gonna need to drag him in here, but this is not a lot of room to operate, so fighting him in here sucks. Let's go ahead and swap that. Actually, let's use a capsule real quick. I wanna be full health and higher sanity. So, get his attention. Oh, hello. I'm right here. Hi. Hello. Right here. How does he not see me? Hello. If I attack. No? Hello? Oh my god, really? Hi, I'm right here. There we go. I've been spotted. Alright, here we go. Oh, it's coming fast. Whoa! Perfect dodge. I got a heavy attack. Oh! Alright, counter! Poke, 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 poke faster! Poke faster! Ah, dang it. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Bad. Bad. Alright, quick bandage. I told you this was gonna suck. Alright, in here. Poke! Poke! Ha-ha! And sucked into the lantern. Perfect. That is something you can take advantage of. They get stunned when they enter the room, so like you might be able to kind of just jump back and forth in and out of the room and take advantage of that, but I haven't really tried that. But it worked there to finish it off, so that was good. Anyways, we're moving on. Nothing back there. Now be careful here. We got Kazuti, and they are gonna try to grab us. Don't let that happen. Oh, I couldn't even see. Well, they were successful. They got the grab. Let's do a quick capsule. Oh, what is this? This camera. This is a horrible camera angle. There we go. Counter! Oh, why did I kill her here? That was dumb. I wanted to drag her into the lantern room. Oh well. We'll have to wait for her to respawn. Alright, so in here, we have Sakuko's dream. And a note. Sakuko's diary. My family has served as caretakers of Senninsugi Shrine for generations, but for the past few decades, the shrine's popularity has been on the decline. When it came time for my dad to become the head priest, he declined the role and got a regular office job instead. Mom and Dad are always saying negative things about the shrine, that head priests are obsolete. Even my grandfather says that the tradition of upkeeping Senninsugi Shrine will die with his generation. I help out as a Miko at the shrine whenever an event's held. I love how dignified the rituals are and the way they make me feel like my soul is being cleansed. I'd like to be more than just a helper at the shrine. I think I'd like to become a head priest one day. Okay, so we have another Hokura. I believe I have items. I kind of want to keep the Kazuti with me, but we'll drop it. Just because of my sanity level. Well, I don't know. It's 100 though. I don't want to give that up. Let's get the 100. We can use our capsules if we need to. Alright, we're going to swap this from the rabbit to the bird. And we got an enemy. Bring it in. Oh, I'm not gonna push out of the room, am I? Think that worked? That worked, okay. So, as soon as we get this one, that'll be enough for the trophy. I already have the trophy, so it's not gonna pop up for us. But that's what you need. Everything we've defeated so far, plus, you know, the one that we didn't do in Lantern Room, which is right there and we're just waiting on. And hopefully we're not waiting for too long. Let me see if there's anything else we can grab as we wait. Yes, we have a bandage. Alright, there we go. It's back. Let's get its attention. I think it saw me already. Yep. Alright, no? Maybe? Hard to tell. Yep, here it comes. Here it comes, or not. Hi. Alright, there we go. Like I said, that will complete the trophy. Alright, we're moving on. So this is open now.
You came for me. I'm scared. Please get me out of here.
Sheet of fine paper. Two must face each other as one to pray for mutual prosperity. Those who do shall lift their heads to level height as if they were reflections in a mirror, as custom dictates. With the shading of light shall you condemn the past to the dark. Alright, so that's a clue for our light puzzle. So what we need to do is arrange these cages in a certain way. So we want to start here and turn that to the left. And that'll get those cages to that position. Then we want the rabbit here, turn him to the right. Then, let's see, we want these to look to the left each. So that one's to the left. And then we bring the rabbit to the left as well. Alright, so these are the levels you want. You want both of these front ones at the mid-level, those ones elevated, and those back ones underneath. And you'll be able to pick up the Restraint lampshade, a lampshade found near Sakuko's cell. The design resembles something tangling. And then you can also get this, the Talon lampshade. A lampshade found near Sakuko's cell. The design resembles sharp talons. And then we're gonna put our lampshades on these lamps.
What are you doing? No, I don't want to be alone. Hinako! Hinako, help me! Help me! Don't leave me! I don't want to be alone! Wait! Please don't go! We promised to stick together! You traitor!
Okay, well, the Rinko one felt somewhat justified. That one felt horrible. The White Rabbit Emblem Key. Obtained after bidding farewell to Sakuko. It seems to be able to open a door somewhere, and it's much bigger than a normal key, as if it was made for some huge creature to use. Okay, we need to go back to the Grand Hall. I'm feeling slightly turned around. Here we go. This way. And we can use the Hokura if we want. I don't think we have anything new. Nope. No need. Okay, let's slot in our key. Proceed to the inner room.
Hey, fucker. Guess this is the last time I get to call you that. Huh?
Okay, let's have a look at these things on display.
I worked my butt off on that kanji test so I could get this. Remember? I had a truckload of these notebooks. I filled up my entire closet. That's weird. Where did it go? Oh, not a big deal. That's just what it means to forget.
Return what is lost.
You really struggled to keep your first plant alive.
Return what is lost. Okay, over here we have a note. Sheet of fine paper. Carry not any memory of what has come to pass beyond this point. Lay all bare upon the pedestal first. The door shall not open to those who harbor regret in their hearts. So, that gave us memories. A puzzle. Okay, we're gonna go this way.
Partner, I need to know what your final decision is.
Okay, so over here, the medicine cabinet from Shu's place. We can open that up and we got a bandage. You see there's an enemy on the other side of that gate. Oh, I forgot about that one, dang it. Alright, hold on, quick bandage. That was dirty. Alright, now we don't have lanterns here, so they will come back. So let's get a move on. Wow, she moved fast. She's already down there. They move way too fast. Disturbing. I don't like the tight quarters, but I should be able to hit her. Yep, no problem. Alright, here we have drawing of a young Shimizu Hinako. Even if it was drawn by an elementary school student, it's still too bad. This is definitely drawn on purpose. There are all kinds of curses written on it, such as stupid, disgusting, etc. Alright, so that was one of Shu's prized possessions. We need two more. What is this? That is empty. So we're going this way. Oh, we can open that up. I think this is empty too. Oh no, it's got Kazuti. Never mind. I stand corrected. Maybe I was thinking of this one. Yep, that's the empty one. Okay, so you see we need a bird. We got a lever here. Alright, now remember that enemy we saw? There it is. Hi. Coming quick. Down it goes. And over here, we've got an Ema. Been a while since we got one. can open this up. The scent of herbs is overpowering. Well, we can't actually open it. Now, let's go ahead and get our sanity up. How do we want to do that? We could go kudzu tea. That might be a little much. Maybe we'll save that. We'll just do a capsule for now. There we go. That'll help. Oh, we can open this. We got a bandage. And right here, yo can. All right, flip the switch. Alright, so the main thing we need to make sure we're doing is taking these out. They take 3 hits. Make sure you take them out, or they will spawn enemies. Oh, I dodged early there, but I got away with it. Couple hits. Oh, draining my sanity, I think. Or maybe not. Alright. Get some hits in, but I'm just trying to be careful. Oh, got me in the face. Oh, it's a little slow there. I could have potentially countered. Oh, I always dodge early on that. I'm so terrible at it. Let me do a capsule. Oh, it's spawning that. Get rid of it right away. Even if you take a hit, I think it's worth it. Just get rid of it. Alright, let's be a little bit more aggressive. I just need my stamina back. There we go. I actually dodged it for once. I usually dodge early on that, so you just kind of have to wait. You gotta be patient. And I tried to counter and it didn't work. Dang it. Alright, using the bandage. Oh, spawning. Get rid of it. Probably gonna take a hit. It's fine. Probably should dodge that instead of just attacking, but I got so many heals. Who cares? Who cares? I got heals for days. Oh, jeez, I cannot seem to get that counter. Alright, you know what? We're gonna use a first aid med. Hurry! Oh! Alright, first aid med. I keep calling them first aid med. First aid kit. Alright, we are doing terrible. Alright, dodging that at least. Get my stamina back. He actually missed me there, she. Oh, God. Alright. I am done being bad. Oh, wait. Yeah, quick. Bandage. Alright, well, normally I'm not this bad, but this has not been going well. Let's do a heavy attack. Dodge that. Alright, there we go. We're getting that time in on the spit a little bit better. Couple of hits. Oh, I actually destroyed it with 2 somehow. Not quite sure how I managed that, to be honest. Ah! Another bandage. Well, our bandage stockpile is going away quickly. I'm hoping to get a counter here. Maybe. Nope. Ah, I tried to dodge, but too slow. Alright, normally it doesn't take this long. but I have not managed to land a single counter. There we go. Well, ideally you counter and take it out a little bit quicker than that, but I was being bad. Anyways, it went down. We still have 4 bandages. We still have a first aid kit. We still have a Yokan if we want that. So we're doing just fine, but that did go through our resources a bit. Alrighty, so let's have a look around. Right here we got red capsules. And we got a ray gun. It has been used so many times that the paint is peeling off everywhere. It seems to have been bought for him at the festival. It's written in ballpoint pen, "Hide it. Hinako's going to steal it." Okay, let's keep looking around. I think that's actually it. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, we're looking good. Let's head upstairs. Oh, and look out up here. There's more of these egg sacs, I guess you call them? I don't know. Regardless, they spawn enemies. I don't know if they actually will, but let's not find out. Okay, and right here, we have the Brainiac Hero comic. The inside page was full of drawings. Hinako were drawn at the bad guys that the protagonist defeated. Moreover, in order to make the method of death even more bizarre than the manga's presentation, they stubbornly added a lot of scattered blood and guts. Oh, and some enemies have spawned. We may as well flip this now. We're gonna need this on the 3rd. Alright. And you can see they're at least in a lantern, so we don't have to worry about them coming back. There we go. And we got another one somewhere. Where's it hiding? Oh, it's behind me. That's right, it was up on the roof. I forgot. Well, tried to... I tried to counter it earlier and I screwed up. Either way, it goes down now. There might be another one? Nope, that was it. Okay, in here. Okay, we have the possessions. Let's place them on the pedestals.
Tell me how you really feel, partner. I can handle it. Don't hold anything back. You came back, partner. I wanted. It's all right. Whatever the outcome, I'll respect my partner's choice.
must be hard for you to bid farewell to childhood friends.
Yes. No. It had to be done. As soon as I could. I'm so very sorry for what you just saw.
You need not apologize. I should be begging your pardon for forcing this pain upon you. Onward.
Shoe. Ringo?
They ditched us. We got a journal update. For me. Okay, so we finished the warship hall. That was dark. And we're all done here. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.